Hey, we're here. Welcome. This is everybody. Everybody, welcome. How's everybody this weekend?
Great.
Hot.
Good.
Warm.
It's hot.
Yeah, it is warm.
It's been a little while since we've played. I think 3 weeks. 3 weeks. We had technical issues last weekend, and among other things, the last couple. And then holidays and family obligations the prior two. We're still short of Gror. You'll be missed. Don't
say that like it's so definite.
I was gonna say maybe forever, but that's a bit harsh. Some foreshadowing into this campaign. We'll see. But today, we've been leading up to this for 6 episodes. This is the 7th episode of the Curse of Strahd arc that we've been working on. So this has been a while coming. I hope everybody's ready.
Probably should have prepared better, y'all.
Yeah. What are you guys doing? I don't even know. But who wants to catch us up on where we last left off? By the way, they're all hot. It's really hot there, and some of their homes are not quite prepared for the heat because they live in the north. So bear with them through the heat.
So
we fan ourselves and dab our sweat.
And
Suffer for you. We suffer for you, Trey.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. All right, who wants to catch us up on where we last left off?
Usually, like he does it. He's not here, but because I'll kind
very
of
well.
roar in battle, I'll give it a shot. I'm not going to do it near as well as he does.
Okay, hit me.
So, like, we're in Strahd's castle.
Absolutely.
And we're roaming around, fighting some shit, and some of us heard a heartbeat, like, throughout the castle, almost like the castle had its own heart.
Yep.
So we're roaming around. Some fucking statues are looking at us, and
Some fucking
statues like watch us. I don't know if they're statues or if they were like suits of armor, but yeah, they were watching us. It was weird. And then we met Esmeralda, and she said that she had hooked up with Ismark. He gave her the
hooked up,
name of
like
so hooked up.
Okay, so like Tinder hookups.
So hooked up.
Tinder hookups Ravenloft. All right.
Yep, there you go.
All right, got it.
Strat bang. And he gave her an item, and the name of the item escapes me right now. But that's all right. It doesn't matter.
Symbol of Ravenkind.
Hey, who's doing the recap here?
I'm just trying to help, man. All right.
Anyway, he gave her the symbol of Ravenkind, and then we went and found the actual heart of the castle. Apparently, we had to kill the heart before we kill Strahd, and we killed the heart. Esmeralda helped greatly with that. And now she told us that we got to go kill quick.
Yep. All of this is fairly accurate, and you did that in a style that was befitting of Gror. I appreciated it completely.
Even more befitting of Mikey.
Yep. So yeah, all of those things happened, and you all find yourselves standing at the bottom of the staircase, with the heart shards scattered about the floor around you. Esmeralda says, Before we set out on the final stage of this fight, I need to share with you what Ismark has been doing. And so we flash back.
He turned into a vampire.
And we're going to talk about what happened with Ismark real quick. We're going to do a little side story. Because I rolled some dice, I made some things happen, and a whole bunch of stuff happened in the background. And Esmeralda is going to convey all of this to you, but I'm going to tell it from Ismark's perspective. You left Ismark outside the castle in the rain. You had made him invisible before sending him on his way, and he was invisible all the way up into getting into the castle larder through a larder loading hatch that was on the north side of the castle. And so he made his way into the bottom levels of the castle, and he quickly encountered Irina, who pulled him into the shadows and said, "You cannot go tromping around here willy-nilly. Not at all.
Was it Irina or Esmeralda?
I'm sorry,
Irina's
Esmeralda. I wrote Irina in my notes, but that was the wrong name, so I may do that again.
I'm like, what the fuck is she doing here?
Yeah, sorry. No, that's confusing as hell. He encountered Esmeralda, who pulled him aside and kind of said, "No, we can't go about it this way. Let me help you. He explains that you all were there to distract Strahd, have dinner with him, keep him busy while he located the holy symbol, and then together you all were going to destroy Strahd." And Esmeralda said, "Whoa, there's some things you guys don't know. Let me help." And so together they went to find the symbol of the of Ravenkind. Sorry. They made their way down into the catacombs, and they found themselves in the catacombs, and they quickly found the Queen's tomb. Upon trying to get the Queen's tomb open, they were attacked by dozens of zombies. So Esmeralda and Ismark fought off dozens of zombies while trying to retrieve the symbol from the Queen's tomb. They both nearly died during that brief encounter. And so they, after defeating the zombies, they were able to get they were able to get the tomb open and steal the symbol. Where Esmeralda said, "Look, there's more here than you know. They can go you all can go destroy Strahd, but he won't be dead. You need to kill him where he sleeps." And she said, "The best I know is that is located, that place where it should be located, according to what I know about the history of this castle, it's blocked by masonry." She says, "I can show you where that is, but there's no way in." And so Ismark said, "Let me take care of that. You just go help my friends." And so Ismark sent Esmeralda to you with the symbol, hatching some sort of plan to try and get to wherever Strahd sleeps. And so that's where you find yourselves. Esmeralda catching you up on all of this background that you didn't previously have. So, there's some moving parts you have at play here, and the first thing you need to do is go find Strahd.
Let's go then. Yeah, he's in the vault. We know where that is. I know where that is. Jeez. Where is that? We have to go up to the main stairs. Back to the main stairs. Go up. There's a big door on the left. That's the vault.
Let's go.
Okay. So you all go back up. You all begin heading up the main stairs. You find yourselves in the very familiar large spiral staircase as you make your way up. The further you go up the stairs, the darker it gets. The more cobwebs seem to fill the walls, the colder the castle seems to get. The further you go up, the louder the storm outside continues to roar and thunder. And the further you go up, the more it seems to roar and thunder as the rain picks up very heavily on the roof. And the thunder starts clapping more and more often as you begin to approach the level that the vault is on. As you reach the top of the stairs, you make your way out into a hallway. The hallway is a very beautifully, ornately laid red carpet with gold trim and fringe around the sides. There is indeed a large vaulted door off to your left at the top of the staircase. You find yourselves staring at this large vault door. Esmeralda looks around a moment and she says, "I don't come up here very often, but this doesn't feel right."
These are the directions that we were given.
Who gave you directions to this vault?
Oh, this really weird little dude named Leaf.
We should not open this door. She says, "Come with me." She begins leading you through a series of passageways, and she opens a wall.
Fucker gave us bad directions.
She opens a wall, and she leads you.
Wait. She opens a wall?
Yes. She runs her hand down a wall, finds a brick, pushes the brick in, and the wall just opens.
Ooh.
So she opens a wall and heads behind the wall and waits for all of you to get in and closes the wall behind you. And you find yourself standing in a very narrow hallway. It's maybe 5 feet wide. It runs down a ways, opens up to about 10 feet, gets narrow again, runs and turns to the left. Off to your right, you see the same thing. It's narrow, wide, and then turns off to the right. You're in some sort of large square room. There's something very large in the middle of it. It's made out of metal, and it seems to fill the room completely. As Morelda whispers, she says, "We're in the vault." And looking around, go ahead and make perception checks.
Well, I bet he's not there. What will she?
11.
11?
Ooh, 22
Yeah.
for Nain.
10.
And
Pretty sure.
23 for Gror.
Okay.
Perception. Yeah. Holy shit, dwarves.
Right?
Okay. This especially makes sense for dwarves. For a vault, dwarves? There's not a lot in here. But this tower in the middle sure is interesting. You don't see a lot of 40 foot tall towers. It's hard to tell from this angle. You don't see towers this size made completely out of metal. Smooth metal.
So wait, does it go like how tall? Like does it this tower? How do I word this? Reach into my brain and picture the image. So this tower like goes through the ceiling of the vault, or is it like how tall is this?
It goes up to the ceiling of the vault. It's hard to tell how tall it is exactly because of the way this space works. You're essentially in this narrow space, and as you look up, the tower kind of starts to curve back out away from itself. Like, so if you imagine the tower coming up and curving out a little bit, that's kind of what's happening. So you can't really see the top of the tower from where you're at.
Okay.
It's a very narrow space. You're all like kind of just like crammed in here at the moment.
Can I kick the tower? I want to know if it's hollow.
Yeah,
Just kick it.
sure. Kick the tower.
Hollow?
It feels solid. You don't hear any ringing. It doesn't make a noise. In fact, it hurts a little bit.
Ouch.
Gror's gonna kind of investigate it, like put his hand, like walk around it and kind of feel the metal. Is it a metal that he's seen before? Is it common metal?
It's smooth, and it's polished. You recognize it as likely adamite. Adamite. Anyway, it's incredibly hard. It's probably the hardest metal that's known to be in existence.
It's so hard.
So hard.
So probably shouldn't
Hard
have kicked.
AF.
Okay. Is there any sort of entrance in this room into the tower, or is it just solid?
Yeah, so as you guys make your way around, you can walk around it in this small, narrow space that goes around the tower. And as you make your way around, you do find a door. The door is made out of the same metal that the tower is, but it does look like it would open, but it doesn't. And it's about the time you start playing with the door that you hear a voice.
Oh god.
Do you like my tower? Isn't it beautiful? I often enjoy just sitting on top of it and marveling at all the wonders that it holds.
Just got slightly erotic.
Yeah. Creepy motherfucker.
And this voice seems to
my
just kind of be
tower?
this voice seems to just kind of be echoing through the room and down the walls. Likely coming from the top of the tower.
Well, is the door unlocked?
The door is not unlocked.
Gror will look at Bones and say, "Is there anything you can do about this?"
Bones will say maybe and walk up to the door.
That's one way to find out.
Let's
Alright.
see.
Hold on 1 second. Oh my god. Work.
You ready?
In 1 second.
This is very smug.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation.
17.
17. You examine the door. And you've never encountered a door like this before. It's large, metal, steeled. It's got some like bumps in it, like large bumps in it. The hinges are massive and like a vault. And there's no knob, there's no lock. It's just smooth.
It's a Ken doll door.
Fucking weird. What a way to describe a door.
Bones is upset because obviously this door is missing its bone. I'm gonna.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna. I mean, can I try to like? I mean, I can't do shit to this door, can I? Hold on. I'm gonna try to just push it. Can Tiny Bones just like attempt to push this door real fast?
Yes, you may. Go ahead and make a strength check.
You want me to do like a strength?
Yeah, make a strength check.
That's
Can
a
I
4,
help
sir.
her?
A 4?
That's a full 4.
All right.
Yes, that's a 2 on the
You
die.
push on the door.
Oh.
Nothing.
Oh,
I turn
can I?
around and I just, like-
can I help?
I mean, anybody can try and push on the door. Go ahead and make strength checks if you want. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm pretty strong. Oh, it's not great. 14.
14. Yeah, you push on the door. Nothing. Nothing.
Gror steps up and Nain steps up and kind of cracks his fingers.
Okay.
Hurts his neck.
Okay.
Step aside, little lady. It's just a strength check. Or is
Yep.
it
Strength check.
okay?
Whoa.
21.
21?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Holy shit.
you actually decide to apply some leverage somehow in your dwarven ingenuity. And you stuff I don't know, an axe or something that you have in there, or an extra sword or something you guys have around. And you jam it in the seam of the door and begin.
Ani, give me that sword.
Begin just like twisting.
What?
And as your face begins to turn a shade of pinkish purple that the group hadn't seen yet before.
Nice ruddy color.
Yeah, you hear this, and the door just slides ever so gently out of its slot and pops open.
Brute strength works every time.
Got
turns
it.
out.
Yeah.
Cool.
Inside the door, you see piles and piles and piles of coin.
Money.
I want a Scrooge McDuck in it.
You could. You estimate that there is hundreds of thousands of different coins in this room. Copper, gold, silver, gems.
Enough to start a new kingdom for the dwarves.
Potentially. But as you begin to dive Scrooge McDuck style into the pile of gold, you hear a, I am disappointed in the secureness of my door.
It's okay, I'm very strong.
I'll have to come down and greet you appropriately. As you look around, you see what you would expect to see on the inside of this large metal structure. You see large metal walls. Running up one side of it, you see a ladder going up through a tiny trap door in the ceiling up to another floor, which you can only assume goes up for who knows how far. And so just about that time, you hear some noise coming from outside the door. A fluttering.
Oh boy.
Go ahead and make perception checks real quick.
Oh boy.
21.
21.
Yeah, I percepted the shit out of
17
that.
for Nane. And Roar got a 16.
16. Rhiannon? You're muted.
You're muted.
Then do that.
Nope, you're still muted. Still very muted.
But I can't hear you.
Was it higher or lower than 20?
It was
Well,
a
me
1?
too.
It was
Me
a
too.
1? You got a 1? All right, well, figure out your audio. And you had a 1.
17.
Okay, a 17. Okay, well, the only person that gets it is Bones, because she had a 20.
21.
So...
I'm busy drooling over these gems.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at gems. I rolled a 1. I'm looking at gems. You're done.
So, Bones, you
Hey.
recognize
Hey.
the sound to be that of a large flock of birds, or
I say, guys,
something.
it's a large flock of birds or something.
Nailed
Can
it.
you guys hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
nailed it. All right, and with that, everybody roll
I
initiative.
know the sound of wings because I usually kill birds to add to my mama doll. Right? Is that the theory that we're gonna go with?
Sure, yeah,
Sure.
makes sense to me.
You say so.
Sounds
I
good.
like it. All right. Ooh boy. She knows those birds, but she is not ready for battle.
Where is my birdies? Oh, birdies, where did you go?
These birds are going to kill us, aren't they?
Probably.
Probably. Are we rolling initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep,
I
yep.
missed that part.
Yeah, I
I
did
was
too. Sorry.
not paying attention.
Yeah, I was definitely paying attention, but my internet, our internet here at Chelsea is not great, and I'm just struggle bussing to hear anything you guys are saying.
Yeah, it's not
So sorry if I missed stuff.
That's okay. That's what repeating is for.
I suppose.
I'm sorry, what?
Jesus. That's a 14 for me.
Okay, hang on one second. I'm going to need these numbers
Okay.
again. Stand by.
Yeah, he hasn't asked for anybody's yet.
Yeah.
Look.
Hold on. I got to...
I was afraid that I missed more than I missed.
You didn't...
Oh.
Oh, my God.
For what it's worth, I missed initiative because I just straight up wasn't listening.
Oh, my God. My internet's doing too many things, and it also is really mad.
I don't know if you guys saw this. They passed a law that the internet's just going to take breaks on Sunday, so there will be where it just stops.
It
That's
kinda
a good
makes
day
sense.
because that's the day that we stream.
I know, it's kind of a bummer.
All of that kind of makes sense.
Are we supposed to like spend time with like people?
All right, fine.
Well, write your
Is that what we're
congressman.
doing?
Write your congressman. They'll square.
This counts
I
as
hate
spending
my
time with people, right? Yeah, no.
I had to do the old school thing yesterday and ask Chelsea to not be on the internet for an hour. Me and Trey did the show because the internet was so bad.
Also, I wasn't even
Nice.
fucking home.
I was like, is it 2003? What is happening right now?
I've got a
It's like-
phone call coming through. You can't get on AOL.
Disconnect. I'm waiting for a call.
All right. All right, y'all. I'm ready now. All right. What'd you have for Gror?
We're got a 9.
9.
Oh,
9.
we're in good state, you guys.
Nane.
Name got an 11.
Oh man.
Oh, great.
Rhiannon.
14.
14. So far, I'm in order.
See that time he asked
Bones.
for it.
8.
Oh, out of order.
Oh, I missed it.
Ani.
4.
14 is the high roll for the players.
Great
We are
shit, guys.
so screwed.
Yeah, we're definitely dying.
We are so.
Might be a
That
bit
ain't
too
cute. When your DM laughs like that ain't cute.
Bones, you're gonna go before them.
Okay.
Oh. Gonna die.
You rolled, Rhiannon, you rolled the highest.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
That's nice.
It's a funeral dirge.
All right, here we go.
I'm
As
not,
you
like,
all are
excited
standing
about
there through the doorway behind you that you entered in, come a giant swarm of bats that just engulf all of you.
Wait, I thought you said they were birds.
Yeah, no, they sounded like
I believe he
birds.
said birds
I said
Sounded
birds
like
or
something.
something.
I know.
So yeah,
I'm sorry, I totally missed what it was.
you are totally engulfed by a swarm of bats.
Are they regular bats or like naughty bats?
Oh, they are naughty bats.
Shit.
So naughty.
They're as naughty as those gargoyles were real.
Naughty AF. And so as the bats begin
So
fluttering
real.
around your face, Rhiannon, how do you react to this swarm of bats flying around your face?
I like bat with my hands like a normal person.
I mean, you get a turn here.
I yell real loud first because catching me off guard, and then
Fair.
oh shit, what do I even do here?
That's what he's asking you.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out. I wasn't
Nane, you're
expecting
on deck.
that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
I wasn't expecting bats. Is anyone ever expecting bats?
No. Okay, so I'm gonna use Snillock's Snowball Swarm.
Sure.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw snowballs
You've
at
used
him.
it before.
Okay.
Yeah. A flurry of magic snowballs erupts from a point you choose within range. So I guess I'm gonna look for like a density of bats.
Yeah,
You know, where
yeah.
I
I mean,
see, like,
they're
like-
flying. They're flying all around you. You can just pick a direction and just hit bats.
Sure. Like up and right in front of me.
Yeah.
Each creature in a 5-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a dex saving throw.
Okay. 9.
I don't think
Okay.
I don't think they made it. I think your spell save is so high.
That's not a winner.
Yep.
That's not a winner. So a creature takes 13 cold damage.
13 cold damage.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so as you fling snowballs all over the room in an effort to hit bats, you see a large number of the bats just get hit, just pummeled with snowballs and snow and ice and fall out of the sky. The number of bats has been reduced greatly at this point. Name.
Nane is going to swing his great axe in the air and try and hit some bats.
Yeah, baseball the bats.
Baseball bats.
Get it?
19 to hit
19 will hit the bats.
for 8 damage.
8 more damage to the bats.
He'll yell, "Ah! Flying rat creature!"
A flying rat creature, raw. Yeah, so you hit more bats, and you take out a large. You just see as you carve your axe, yeah?
Yeah.
As you carve your axe through the bats, you just see a line. Whoosh, you get carved, and then it just fills right back in with bats. But, I mean, you're killing bats. Killing bats. Gror is up next with Bones on deck.
And Gror grabs his warhammer and yells, "Ah, flying bat rat things!"
like son, like father?
Yeah, like father, like
That-
son.
Does sound like something Mikey would say, though.
Right. 13 to hit.
13 definitely hits these bats.
All right. For 8 damage. I did 8 damage with Name too.
Oh my god, it's crazy town. Yeah, so boom. you hit a bunch of the bats, and you see the bats like are beginning to like they're a little less coordinated than they were before. They're flying a little bit more chaotically. Less of them are bumping into you and attacking you all. Bones.
All right. I'm gonna try to swing at him. I don't have anything that like can really get a whole bunch of them at once, but I guess I'm gonna try to swing at him with my rapier.
I mean, yeah, just start swinging that sword. You're engulfed in bats. Tornado of bats.
And,
Bat-nado.
26.
26 definitely hits bats. Is that a crit?
Terrific. No, it was an 18.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. All right, here we go. And these guys. So that is going to be 18 piercing.
Holy
shit.
Because I got my sneak attack on.
Hell yeah.
On some bats. Get them.
Yeah.
Wow.
You nearly doubled the amount of damage the group had already done to the bats. Just want you to know that before I go into this spiel. You nearly doubled the amount of damage the group already did to the bats. Just saying. All right. Now I'm going to tell you what happened. As you were sitting there, Bones was kind of analyzing the bat cloud, just staring, looking, while everybody else is doing their thing. Whips out her sword. Just starts like taking the bats out one by one, like surgically precise bat kebabs.
This is not her first time catching a whole bunch of bats.
And guess what bats have? Bones.
Oh yeah.
That's why she is so familiar.
And so Bones continues doing this, combined with all the other things that are happening around her that everybody else is doing, and all of a sudden, you all notice that the bats are gone, and Bones is just sitting around, looking around, and there's just a string of bats down her rapier.
Brazilian steakhouse style.
It's like Christmas popcorn on the tree, stringing it on the string.
I'm thinking of like a little old Southern lady on a porch in like Georgia that's just hitting flies with a fly swatter with like startling precision.
Right.
Right. While like sipping an iced tea and not even paying attention.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a sweet tea, not a nice.
There you go.
I'm from Michigan. Fuck
Beautiful.
me.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Northern Michigan at that.
Right.
Yeah, so the bats have been dealt with, and with that you hear Strahd laugh, and he says,
Oh, nice.
He says, child's play. Child's play. And,
Well, then why did you bother?
and with that, a flood of bats comes pouring in
God damn it.
every
God damn it.
single hole in the room. I'm going to let you guys reroll initiative.
Reroll.
All right.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
It was crappy
That's
before.
You're gonna kill
Don't
us.
complain.
No, I'm
No, I'm not
clarifying.
complaining.
Trey, I had shit initiative. I'm okay with re-rolling.
Yeah, my new initiative is a lot better.
Once it's
Oh
good,
my
I'm just
God.
going to hold it. It's cool.
Fucking same.
Thank you.
Okay, what?
See, guys, he doesn't want us to all die.
No, not on purpose. Not
He
that.
doesn't want us
I don't.
to.
I don't
but-
want it to be like.
does.
I don't want it to be like. Oh, that was a natural 20 on that initiative. I just don't want it. I don't want it to be like cheap. If I'm gonna kill you, I want to kill you.
Right.
Make it matter.
Yeah. All right.
You'll be armed.
Gror's
I want to
initiative.
kill you good.
Roar's initiative, he got an 18.
18. Okay. Nain.
Name got a 14.
Okay, that's not bad. These aren't terrible.
They're better.
Rhiannon.
17.
17.
Hey,
Yeah.
improvement.
See? Bones.
22.
Holy
All right.
Shit.
Nice.
Ani.
4 again.
Oh man.
Almost everybody got an improvement.
Yeah.
Mine's
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah. Everybody, literally everybody improved.
Except for...
Nope.
Bones tied one of the bats again. Good job, Bones.
She is a...
I just want to watch you beat these bats to death with their own like dead body kin on a stick.
Bat.
Yeah, watch. Like
Yeah,
the
the
rest
bat
of my rolls are gonna be pure shit.
But at least you'll go first.
Sorry, guys. I'm only good with small to moderately sized bat clouds. Anything beyond that, and my expertise is just gone.
There's a plateau.
Right. I've never faced this many bats before.
Guys, I'm way out of my element here.
It's a whole new world.
My favorite is that it implies that she has faced swarms of bats before.
But not
Not on
anything
this
this
level.
big.
Yeah. Oh man.
What life do you live, Bones?
You know what's really sad is I bought that initiative tracker. Not using it right now. What the hell am I doing with my life?
I just fucking wrote them down.
Seriously, that's what I'm doing. I'm just writing it on a whiteboard. Terrible. Okay. So Bones, you get to react first to this bat cloud since you skewered the most bats last time. That's not really the
I'm
real
gonna
reason.
just attempt to skewer 2.0. We're just gonna go for this again.
All right.
Now,
Yeah.
since these are new bats, do I get my sneak attack again?
Yeah, they're all like as soon as you see them, as fast as you see them, they fill the room and flood the space around you guys. There's just bats, friggin' bats. Like, see my hands? This is what the bats are doing to your faces. Just bats.
Wow.
Is that the truffle shuffle?
No, that's me doing this with my hands.
It's bats.
Okay.
Bats.
You
It's
just
my bat.
fucking said it.
It's my bat simulator 2017.
It's not as
18?
Sorry, what'd you roll?
it's not as crazy as last time. It's
Okay.
16.
16. That'll still hit a bunch of bats.
Cool.
Trey, when you do that with your arms, you look like the Numa guy even more.
Thanks. Thanks for throwing that out there. I appreciate that.
Get your glasses. You gotta get
Documented
your glasses.
forever. Thanks.
Now it's on the internet.
No, I'm never wearing my
That's
glasses
Can't
again
believe
on
I
the internet.
never.
Go ahead.
Y'all, 14 piercing damage?
14 piercing damage.
Holy.
Hey, Sean, go ahead and clip that Numa.
She
dance. Go
begins.
back to
She
the
begins.
Twitch and
She
clip
begins
that.
going through her skewering adventure again.
And then she just like goes to the base of the sword and just like slides them all off.
Yeah. Every once in a while, you see her go and just like whip the like rapier at the ground, and the bats just go flying off the end.
Make a ranged attack. Bat.
I need to find one thing real quick that I forgot to do because we need to put Strahd on the initiative.
Oh, God damn it.
Let's.
We need to what? No,
What?
we don't.
Nothing.
No,
No,
we don't need
it's
to do
cool.
that.
It's cool.
No.
It's cool.
Yeah, no.
It's
Just fight the
cool.
bats.
It's cool. He didn't get a high roll. It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about it. He's not. Gonna
No,
kill
I
anybody.
didn't get a high roll. I'm willing to bet he did okay.
It's okay. He's not gonna kill
I'm
anybody.
willing to bet.
Okay. Fixed. All right. Bones killed a bunch of bats. Let's go. So this is the first time the bats have been able to attack you, but they've been flying around you. But all of a sudden, oh man, Nain. All of a sudden, you feel like the bats, for the first time since they've started to enter the room, start to land on you and bite into your flesh.
No.
Yes. 15 hit.
15 does hit.
Okay. Then they do this. 4 damage
Right.
from bat bites.
Little bitty bat bites.
Grora's up next.
But many of them like.
Rhiannon, you're not on deck, but you're the next player.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm just looking through Grora's spells here. Just
No
a
worries.
sec. Okay, so. Okay, so Nane is going to cast Guiding Bolt at this swarm of bats.
Guiding bolt.
And that is a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
18.
18 will hit.
Okay. 4d6 radiant damage.
This was radiant?
Damage.
12 points of radiant damage? Okay.
And the next attack roll made against this target before the end of my next turn has advantage.
Okay.
Got it. Okay. Zobl?
Oh.
That's it.
Okay. More bats go. This time continuing to bite at the dwarves. This time landing on Nane or Gror for it's going to be 18 to bite Gror.
That will hit.
They bite him for 6 damage.
Okay.
Then Rhiannon goes.
I'm gonna whap at him with my quarterstaff. Just whapping at bats.
Okay. Bat whap.
Hey, Trey, while she's
10
doing
to
that,
hit.
I'm sorry, one more time?
Don't you get advantage because of the guiding bolt?
you get advantage to
Yeah,
hit
you
him.
do get advantage. So if you said 10, no, that doesn't hit, but roll your advantage.
Oh, okay.
I can't track
16.
16? Okay. That will hit. You can't track spells?
I can't track the spells. If you can check off that first spell on.
Can we just
If you don't have it up, don't worry about it.
Can you just write a note or something? What's the damage, Emily?
7.
7? All right.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be okay. Then Gror, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Are you sure wisdom?
Yep.
Okay. Rolled a 15, so 14?
14. You didn't make it.
I did or didn't?
Didn't make it. Suddenly,
Didn't make it. I'm sorry. I was looking at name. I'm sorry. So he rolled a 15.
oh, I did mean Nane though.
Okay.
I said the wrong
okay.
name. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
Okay,
I looked at you and said Gror because I'm an idiot.
Sure.
14
is true.
Okay. Yep. Then you fail.
Okay.
You now suddenly feel like Strahd's not such a bad guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's
trying to do good.
I think I feel like I should listen to him and probably protect him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, all right. So just for the role playing aspect of this, you're charmed.
Okay.
However, that doesn't necessarily mean you have to follow every order that Strahd gives you. It just means that he's a trusted friend. He's to be heeded and protected. That doesn't necessarily mean kill your friends. Do with this as you will.
Okay.
Okay? But you definitely don't want harm to come to Strahd.
Well, is he more trusted than my friend?
What?
Is
What
he
about-
more trusted to me than my friend?
What about your
currently
father?
your feelings for Strahd are incredibly strong. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. If you had to make a choice, it might even come down to percentile. If you're going to make that choice, let me know. We'll roll it.
You then.
Do note that any time one of Strahd or something he or one of his companions hurts you, you can repeat that saving throw to end the effect.
Anytime any of his companions hurts me.
Yes. We'll have you
Gotcha.
remake the saving throw to end the effect. I'm saying that just so you don't, just to help keep me in check so that I don't forget.
Sure.
All right. So that's what has happened there. Nain, you're up. You feel warmly compelled to be Strahd's friend. You don't give a shit about these baths, however.
Do I know if Strahd is in the vicinity?
Yeah. So, go ahead and make a perception check with advantage.
Okay.
Man, I was
13.
13. That's with advantage.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you see a shadow off on the other side of the room that you kind of begin to think is probably Strahd. Let me paint a little bit more of a picture for this room for everybody as well. The room is 20 by 20. And in the middle is a gigantic pile of gold coin. Like, it's not all gold, it's copper, silver, electrum, gems, gold, yeah. And then, and then the ladder off on the side and the thing up to the top. But just to give you perspective of size, the room is about 20 feet on each side.
Okay.
And the ceiling rises to about 40 feet.
Okay. I will move to put myself between Strahd and the rest of the group and say to the rest of the group, guys, let's just get out of here. Let's just go. We've got no business here.
Okay. Nothing else?
Nope.
Okay. Ani, with bones on deck.
I'm going to look at Nain incredulously and say, "Are you insane? We have every business here."
It was insane for us to come here.
You can continue talking to him if you want to. Okay.
No. Well, I was going to roll an insight to see if I can figure out, like, why he's all of a sudden acting weird, because it's not like him to want to walk away from a fight.
You could roll insight. Yeah, you could roll insight to see if, if to see his intent, I guess.
Okay. I guess I just want to add.
I guess if you believe him to be disingenuine, yeah. It's like you're not going to find out why he's feeling this way, but you're going to feel out whether or not his feelings are true. Yeah.
But I guess I want to see if, like, I can tell if there's something else going on. Hang on. What was it? Insight? How was it? 18.
18? Yeah, okay, that's good enough.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is strange, obviously. Like, you look at him and you go, well, this is strange. I know that he does not believe this. I know that his father does not believe this, considering his father is the one that told Strahd to fuck off in the first place. So, this is odd. I don't know what
also, he wants to walk away from a fight.
Yeah, I don't know what would cause him to feel this way, but this is probably not completely... This is not... Nain may have lost control of himself, can be the assumption you're making here. Yes.
So then, as my action, I as Chelsea know this, but I as Ani, am going to use Divine Sense to see if I can detect. Now, I'm going to say, because it specifically lists Strahd as the example here, it's not going to tell me that it's him, but I'm going to see if I can detect undead within 60 feet. Even though I know I will.
Okay.
I'm going to use my Divine Sense. But it tells me where he is. Not behind total cover.
Oh, you're just using it. Sorry, that's like That's like the third time you've done Divine Sense, and I've sat here waiting for a roll, and then nothing happens.
I don't roll. It's just Chelsea.
So yeah.
Now I as Chelsea know it's Strahd, but I as Ani wouldn't.
So what's really strange here is everything around you begins to light up with this strange magical aura as you notice that even the walls, I mean, it doesn't go all the way up, like it's human height, but all of the walls seem to have this glow and essence about them as you kind of realize that this tower is surrounded by something undead. And across the room, you see a very, very bright light kind of sitting in the shadows, biding his time.
I'm gonna start walking towards it.
Okay.
That was my actions. Like that's my turn. I'm just gonna start walking towards what I think might be Strahd.
Okay. Bones, you're up. You very clearly heard Nain shout that you all should just give up, walk away, blah 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 blah. That's about where you're at the moment as far as your awareness of the situation.
Are there
Still bats. Still tons of
Can I
bats.
see Nain?
I mean, you see he has kind of walked across the room and stopped attacking the bats. He's walked kind of halfway across the room, and kind of near the pile of coin, and has said his piece about everybody. Please stop. Blah 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 blah. There's no point here. We should leave. And yeah, there's still a lot of bats. So the bats are kind of like a fog. They're obscuring him. If you were to shoot an arrow at him, I would call it visible cover. Essentially, you'd be at disadvantage.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and.
You're at a
skewer some
disadvantage
more
trying to hit
bats real
anything
quick.
other than bats. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a better way to put that.
23
very,
to hit the
very
bats.
good at hitting the bat.
Yeah, 23. Yeah,
Oh,
you hit the
yeah.
crap out of more bats. You're like designed to take bats out of the air.
We're eating good tonight.
That's 16 piercing.
16.
Shit, there's probably still leftovers from that feast. It's only been
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah. As you continue, like taking bats out of the air. Go ahead.
I specifically want, if possible, I want to try to skewer some that are blocking my view from Nain. I want to be able to see him.
Okay. Yeah, as you go, you're skewering bats and skewering bats and skewering bats, and you're in your mission to clear a path to Nain, you end up just thinning out the entire amount of bats because they're just flying around. Like there's it's not like you can carve through bats, but
Sure.
you thin out the entire group of bats enough that you can see Nain standing in the room. He's just finished speaking. Time passes quickly. He's just finished speaking.
Yep.
and encouraging everybody to stop. And beyond that, he's just kind of standing there. He doesn't look distressed.
Okay, I'd like to use my bonus, my cunning action, bonus action thing to dash, and I want to dash right up to him and stand right in front of his face.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
And I just like grab both sides of his face. Oh, hi, my hands are blue because we tie-dyed. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I want to grab,
Mine are too. So
Awesome.
I want to like grab him by the face and just like stare at him. 'Cause,
Okay.
like, this is my friend. Like he's helped me. Like he taught me how to shout before I hit things, and like we've been through a lot together. And something's not right.
We've
And
did a
I'm
lot
very
of
concerned.
things.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and then that's my turn. I just grab him by the face.
You want to say anything to him before we go to some next person's turn?
No, I intensely stare at him.
Okay. Okay. They don't go. They did. Gror. Your son just wandered into the middle of the room, announced to everybody that Strahd's a cool dude. Let's leave.
yeah, Gror wants to do I don't know if that's investigation or perception or
Cleric stuff.
yeah.
You could do a medicine check
Cleric
as part of your as like a bonus action, I guess.
19.
19. Yeah, good enough. You've seen effects like this before on people. It's some sort of magical effect where his mind has been altered.
So he's gonna say that. He'll say, "Son, you're under his control. If you don't move, we're gonna have to move you." Loud enough for everybody to hear it, and then he'll pull out his warhammer and make his approach towards.
Towards Nain?
Yep.
Oh, damn. Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Then as Gror begins his advance towards Nain, the bats for some reason, the last remaining bats for some reason focus in on him and probably don't bite him for 9.
I doubt that.
No, sir.
Yeah. So as he's walking, whack, whack, he just whacks the bats away, completely focused on his now rogue son.
No, he's still a fighter. or barbarian.
Sorry. Then Rhiannon. There's still a few bats flying around. You've heard all of this other stuff unfold.
I think it's prudent to get rid of the rest of these bats if I can. And I whack some more of them again.
Oh my god, I'm just picturing this. 'cause
19 to
Rhiannon's
hit.
older.
19? 19? Yeah,
Yeah.
19 hits.
Okay. So 6. That's 6 damage.
6 damage.
Okay. Bum, 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 bum. You're whacking them with your staff still?
Mm.
Yeah, so you're whacking with your staff. You just take out the remaining few bats as you all begin to focus on the events unfolding in the middle of the room. Which brings us to Strahd, who all of a sudden, in a blink, moves so fast that no one can really see what's happening. He appears behind Nain, wraps his arm around him.
Hey, bud.
And he bites.
Oh, shit!
Oh,
shit!
No.
Vampire dwarf! Oh,
Oh, buddy.
Oh, right in front of Bones, too.
Oh, buddy.
Bones is fucking horrified. For
This
the record.
freaks her out?
Well,
Yes.
she's like half distracted by how much she wants those vampire teeth, and also like really concerned about her friends.
Sure.
So
Oh my god, the fangs come out and she's like, ooh.
But
I'm gonna
shiny
kill
though.
that.
Ooh, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Where is it? I'm losing. Oh my god, what's happening?
He does no damage.
Let's get a poll in the chat. Who thinks that Nane's going to be a vampire? Yeas or nays? There's an emote.
Where is? Oh, found it. Oh my god. Okay. Jesus
Yay.
Christ. Okay. Sorry.
Fucking hooray.
Yeah, you willingly let this happen as well. So yeah. You take immediately 7 damage.
Okay.
Yep, you take 7 damage. That's
right.
all for now. And as he does that, Strahd suddenly shifts into some sort of mist form and scoots back off into the dark shadows of the room on the other side of the room again. Nain seems unfazed, but he now has 2 small blood spots right here
So
on his neck.
what happens when Strahd or one of his people attack me?
You have to make a wisdom saving throw, so go ahead and do that. Thank you for reminding me.
Ah. If only you had better wisdom.
8.
8? Nope. You still love the guy.
Thanks, boss.
Strahd for president.
Strahd for president 2020. You can't suck anymore. That's the text.
Oy!
Next up is Nain. Nain, you've just been bitten in the neck by your best friend Strahd. Bones, while Bones was standing in front of you, holding your face. Yeah.
The actual look on Colleen's face right now is just
I'm not
very
okay.
accurate. Why is this
Very
happening?
upset.
So Nane will pull out his axe and say, "I'm sick of you bossing me around, old man," and rage.
Just completely ignoring Bones holding your face.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay.
And go after.
I feel like she might have
Roar.
let go in horror when he bites.
I don't know. Maybe.
You're going after Groar?
I'm going after Gore.
Oh,
So
shit.
19 to hit.
Oh fuck.
I think it's more than.
I think his AC.
I think.
Well, I'm looking at. I'm wondering if rage, like, affected these numbers when I clicked.
I'm pretty sure you hit him at a 19 anyway.
Yeah, I think it
He
did.
did.
So.
Because he's got the same AC as I do.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. 6. 11 points of damage to Gror. Bang. And I'll yell. Rah!
Okay.
That's it.
How's Gror looking?
He's at 35
Okay.
That's not bad.
out of 55.
Okay. All right. Then Ani. Strahd comes down, bites Nain. Nain gives no shits, runs forward and attacks Gror.
I am going to pull out the sword because I haven't done that yet.
Okay.
Should have done. And I am just continuing, like, strolling.
Go ahead.
I am strolling with purpose back to where I originally had that ding from what I now know is Strahd.
Okay.
So I'm heading back to the darkness.
Okay. You get back into the darkness and you have the sword out.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You hear this snarling. As 2 yellow eyes light up. 4. 6.
4? Oh, God.
Yellow eyes light up, and you begin staring down a pack of wolves.
What the fuck?
Man.
They're near me? They're like right next to me?
They are directly in front of you, essentially. They were also standing in the shadows.
I do have to interrupt real quick.
Sure.
Sean said in the chat, next time on Attack of Opportunity, 5 travelers venture out to defeat Strahd and Nain.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nicely done, Sean. Nicely done.
Oh,
Well played.
All right. Well, I'm going to do a fancy little twirl with the sword, and I'm going to just stab at the nearest wolf to me.
Okay.
Okay. Which one of you fuckers is not going to get me killed? I'm yelling at my dice.
No worries. I gotta pull up my stats real quick.
I'm pretty sure that will hit. That's a pretty good roll. That would be a 19 to hit.
Definitely hits this wolf.
Great.
As you get your sun sword, as your sun sword gets close to these wolves, you can see them lit up perfectly. It's 3 gray wolves with dark, dirty, matted fur and blood just dripping down the front of their faces as they recently ate something.
I'm a little grossed out. Oh no, I'm a little grossed out. Because I don't see a lot of blood, but I'm a little grossed out. 12 damage, and it is all radiant.
12 damage. Yeah. So you immediately just put down the first wolf. 1 is down.
Get the fuck out of my way!
Anything else?
No, that's all I can do. Oh, no. I can do it again because I have 2 attacks.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
There's still 2 more wolves.
Yeah, I'm going to hit another one. That's even higher. 22 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah. 10 damage on that one.
10 damage. Yeah. The next wolf goes, and it doesn't go down, but he's injured. All right. Then next up is going to be Bones with Roar on deck.
I charge after Nain, and I want to attempt to, like, jump on his back.
Okay. Make acrobatics or athletics. We'll call it either one. Your choice. Dealer's choice.
I'm pretty sure one is strength, so.
Yeah,
They're
my
both
acrobatics is a +9, so I'm gonna do acrobatics.
Figured as much.
So is
Um,
that a contest? Do I have to do an acrobatics as well? To
Um,
resist?
It would be strength for you because it'd be like being grappled.
Trying to throw her out.
Okay, usually it's the contests are the same skill back and forth.
I mean, yours can be. They're both strength based, essentially.
No, acrobatics is dex.
I don't think so.
it is.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Then no, you'd actually have to make athletics, Colleen. Sorry. I thought
God damn it,
I thought
really?
acrobatics changed the strength. My bad.
Well, all right. It's a 16.
Yes.
Oh, 2 on the die is not going to beat that.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm on his back.
Yeah. So Bones jumps on your back, and yeah, is
I know.
essentially you're grappled at this point.
Fight him.
Okay, I want to attempt to knock him out. I want to like headlock him and like make him pass the fuck out. Is there a way that I can do that?
Hit him on the head.
Another strength check?
Have to reduce his hit points to 0.
Huh.
However you want to do that.
And I guess like that's where I was confused because like I'm not like.
I mean, you can
beating him up. I'm
choose
just
you
putting
can
him to
choose
sleep.
you can choose to make your attacks non-lethal, but you still have to reduce them to 0.
Right.
Okay. Then in that case,
And since he's grappled,
so
advantage.
since he has that bite mark in his neck, right?
Mhm.
And he's not taking like lasting damage from that. Like he's not turning into a vampire as far as we know.
Not that you can tell.
I'm just gonna punch him in the side of the face.
Okay.
I want to try to like shake him out of whatever he's in.
Be
and
unarmed.
I know that in the mechanics of the game, it's not going to work like that. But like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just punch him in the side of the face.
Yeah, for the mechanic, it would be unarmed melee. So strength plus die roll 6 for
I
bludgeoning.
think it's strength plus 1.
And you said
for
advantage?
unarmed.
Yeah, I think unarmed is D6. Unarmed D6.
Yes.
Okay.
I was just looking at it.
I think it's
Punch, kick, headbutt, or use a similar forceful blow and deal bludgeoning damage equal to 1 plus your strength modifier. So you make the attack regularly, but the damage is 1 plus strength.
Oh, okay, that's it. Damn. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for looking that up.
And you said I get advantage, right?
Yes. Because
Awesome.
he can't really like reasonably defend himself.
Sure. 19 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
All
And I
right. So
don't-
then
I don't know if there is non-lethal damage in 5.0. I think it just goes to your hit.
Yeah. You would just stop hitting him when he gets to 0. Because if you keep hitting him when he gets to 0, then essentially if you do twice his amount of hit points and damage to him at some point, you just kill him. He doesn't even get to make death saves.
That's why unarmed is so low.
Yep.
You're not gonna like fucking kill him.
right, and you said it's 1 plus my strength.
Yep.
So that's 3 damage right to your noggin.
This is like I imagine this definitely is like a frustration response from Bones. Like, what are you doing? Like, you know.
Yeah, she does.
I'm
she
picturing
definitely,
her like, yeah.
Yeah, she definitely is like, Nane, what the fuck are you doing right now?
So because I'm raging, I have damage reduction, so it was a 1 hit.
Oh. Groar.
So do I stay on his back until like the next?
Yeah, and you have him grappled, so the next attack against him has advantage, which we're on Groar's turn. He just got attacked by Nane.
Oh shit.
Oh, well.
He's pissed.
Rhiannon, you're on deck. Oh, wait, hold on.
So
Yeah, that's still true.
Nane has to make a con save 13
What do you do?
as Groar's casting blindness.
It's fun just to watch you play 2 turns at one time. It's great.
Right.
Yeah, I want to
Okay,
watch
so
you
con
RP
save.
the fight. Like, their argument.
Okay, so I failed.
Oh.
So I am choose one creature, Nane. If the target fails, target is either blinded or deafened. He's going to be blinded for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, the target Constitution saving throw on success. The spell ends. It lasts for a minute. So now it's a blind, raging dwarf with a little rogue on his back.
So he's blind, raging, and grappled with a rogue on his back.
Yeah.
This is gonna go. Oh
Yes.
God.
It's beautiful.
Oh God. We're cornering him like a wild
in a
animal.
20-foot space. Yeah.
It's beautiful. Anything else from Gror?
That's it.
All right,
I'm
Rhiannon.
gonna say,
go
"Sun
ahead.
loud, son."
Beautiful. Rhiannon.
What's
them
the
more about
situation with the wolves here? Can I get within like a 15? Can I get them within a 15-foot cone together?
The
Like, can I
situation
move around
with what? I'm sorry, one more time.
the wolves, the
wolves?
two that are left.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
I'm sorry, one more time.
Go ahead and make a perception check, because that's kind of happening on the other side of the room, and the biggest distraction in the world is in front of you. You know, your friends jumping on each other's back, blinding each other, attacking each other with axes.
23.
23. Okay, yeah, you definitely see that Ani is across the room dealing with some wolves. So you would have to make it across the room. What were you asking me for specifically? Sorry.
I want to be able to put both of those wolves in a 15-foot cone from myself. So
Okay,
if
yeah.
I can get within 15 feet of both of them, I'll be fine.
Yeah, you essentially just kind of step to the other side of Nain, and you're there.
Okay.
Yep.
Are you avoiding me? Please tell me you can avoid me.
You can.
Yes, I can.
You could. Yep.
I can actually sculpt it right.
Oh,
on.
yeah, I forgot you got the
Oh,
sculpting.
no.
Anyway,
Yeah.
but
I'm right there.
yeah. So I need a dex saving throw from both of them.
Okay. Oh, neither of them make it. It was a 2.
Great.
It was like a 4 and a 9.
Okay, yeah.
One of them is very hurt.
11, 15. They each take 15 damage.
What did you do?
15
Burning hands.
Nice.
Yeah, so all of a sudden the wolves engulf in flames and begin howling as they both turn to ash in front of Ani.
And I just, whoa!
Great.
Next up
Great.
is Strahd.
Ah!
Ooh, you just changed my plans. Stand by. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we killed your friend.
I'm doing the thing that I always encourage you not to do, and that's make decisions while it is your turn. But like I said, you just changed my plans.
I feel like you do that every time I have a decision made before my turn, Trey. And then all of a sudden, like, there's wolves.
That
Oh,
means
okay,
I'm doing
guess
it
I was not
right.
gonna do
God
that
damn
anyway.
it. Okay. All right. So let's pop this bugger open. Yeah. So I need to roll a dice. Let's just probably do max. Yeah, we will. All right. So as you all are standing there dealing with Nain, you two just dispatched of the wolves. Those of you dealing with the wolves, make a perception check, because everybody else is very distracted with their Nain situation.
The name situation. 14.
16.
16. You all notice 6 zombies come pouring through the door you entered in through. They begin moving immediately towards the Nain group, as they're kind of at this point in the middle of the room, and Ani's on the other side of them. So
plot twist, maybe Nain's gonna be a zombie. No.
Yeah, and so let me roll some inits real quick.
How many are there?
6 of them.
6 zombies. Motherfuck.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so they begin making their way towards the Nain group, and Strahd. Also, again, quickly lunges forward, and appears right in front of Ani, and he says, "You think that little flashlight will do anything against me?" And with that, he strikes across your face twice.
And Nain says, "What's a flashlight?"
Nain doesn't say anything because he's
I
very
say,
busy.
quiet you.
We're fighting.
We're fighting.
That's going to be a 22 and a 18 to hit.
Yeah, they both hit.
They both hit? Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Going to be 12, 22 damage. As he just whack across you twice, and again just fades right back in mist form.
Shit.
Oh, you fucker.
And you have to deal with these zombies. Next up is going to be Nain. You have bones now on your back, and you're blind.
And raging.
And and you hear all around you this loud, angry moaning.
Oh boy.
What did this turn into?
So I'm first and foremost, I got to try and get this person off my back.
Okay. Go ahead and make the athletics check to try and break the grapple.
Do I make one as well?
Yes,
keep on?
you do.
Okay.
13.
13.
He breaks it. He's trying to hit your number.
No.
Yep.
I thought Ty goes to the defender.
I
think the tie goes to the runner.
Is it? Again, that's 3.5. That's my 3.5 now. Might be different at 5.0. Contest checks. I thought Ty.
I mean, you think about like if something hits your AC, that hits.
Yeah.
Tie goes to the runner.
But also, he's trying to break out of something, not start a new thing.
I don't know.
Right,
I'm not the DM.
but I would be initiating the content to break out of it.
Right.
This answer couldn't be more confusing.
I know, right?
It's different depending on the things. So you lose when making a new grapple, but you win when you're already grappled and trying to escape. You win.
Okay.
All right.
Now, what happens to me? Do I land on my butt or do I land on my feet?
You would land.
I'm so dexterous, man.
What's your dex modifier?
4.
4. Make the acrobatics check.
Yeah.
22.
22. Okay, yeah, you land on your feet, getting flung off his back. You kind of land like in superhero pose, kind of crouched down, like you caught yourself, but you land upright-ish.
So if I
can I land like one of those things where like my one hand is like on the floor and the other one's like behind me?
Yeah, the 3-point landing.
The superhero pose.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
3-point landing.
Okay, sorry.
So for the rest of it, if I can, Nain is just going to swing his axe blindly and wildly. He's even more mad now that he can't see.
Okay, Gror was standing in front of you, correct?
It wasn't. I went up to him to hit him. I didn't say that Gror moved back.
Then yeah, make an attack on Gror at disadvantage.
That's so bad.
Oh, he's lucky I rolled a 16 and a 2. So, no, I don't think that's going to hit him. No.
Okay. Then yeah, anything else you want to move in a random direction? I can help you with that. No?
No, because I knew they were. I can gather that they were near me when I went blind.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Then next up is going to be Ani. Or hold on. Nope. Next up is our new zombie friends. Pretty much all of them.
Oh no.
So
oh, no. Guys, I'm in trouble.
I'm just going to split this. Half of them are going to attack Gror and half of them are going to attack Nain.
Oh, cool.
So yeah. Ooh, shoot. So that's going to be for the first one to Gror. That's going to be a 19 and a 16.
Hey Trey,
Yo.
Zahrt's away from his computer right now. Sorry.
Well, I know Gror's AC because
Just
it's
one
the same
second.
as mine.
No worries.
I know Gror's AC. It's the same as mine. So what was it? An 18 and a 16?
Yeah.
His AC is 18.
Okay. Then both of these hit.
No, one hits.
Oh yeah, sorry, I got distracted. One hit. It's gonna be.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
Gror got hit once.
Okay. By what?
The first zombie
Something
that attacked
awful.
him.
Oh.
So it's going to be 6 damage for the first one. The second one had a crit and an 18, so he's going to take... Oh, shit. So he's going to take 3d6 from the second one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It could have been worse. That's 8 for the second 2 attacks, and then 2 zombies come to Nain as well. It's going to be 10 and 6, probably neither.
But I do get to make a wisdom.
You do.
Oh, that 20.
8.
8?
Oh my god.
Nope. The next 2 attacks are 21 each.
On name?
Yep.
Okay. Both of those hit. So
Okay, and make your wisdom save again.
do I get one for each attacker?
This is a separate attacker, so yeah, you get another one each time. Okay. Each time one of Strahd's companions attacks you.
Okay, 16 on the wisdom check.
Hold on, let me double check that.
Oh, that might do it.
Nope. So close, fuck. So close, buddy. So close.
So now I got to roll
God,
at least
you need like a
15 on the die to see. The 17 didn't work.
Wait, what did you just roll?
A 17 on the die. 16 is because I have a -1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
I wonder what the target is.
All right, so you take 6 more damage from the zombies. And yep, and then we move on to Ani's turn. Wait, no, one more zombie. Attacking Nain again, just for the sake of it. It's gonna be 19 for the other one. The other one misses, and you get to make another wisdom save.
Nope.
And so 19 hits, right?
Yep.
That's gonna be 4 more damage.
Jeez.
I'll tell you, damage reduction is saving me right now.
Now we're on to Ani's turn.
No, wait, one more zombie.
There is one more
God.
zombie, but it's last. The last zombie's last.
Last zombie is last. Okay, so I'm gonna
Like, Gror and Nain are getting like mobbed by zombies right now.
Oh god. And I vanish. He vanished.
I'm sorry?
I can't see Strahd anywhere. Like, he's not in the vicinity.
You still have your divine sense going?
How long does that last? I do not know.
If it's more than a minute, probably still going.
No, it only lasts until the end of my next turn.
Okay, then. Yeah, no, you don't see him anywhere. You hear a lot of moaning coming both from the doorway and from, the zombies in the room.
Well, it's a fucking action to find him, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to brandish the sword and be like, I know you're afraid of this thing, so show yourself, you coward. And then I'm going to run up to... And you're still charmed?
Oh, yeah.
Not you. Roar. And I will do lay on hands. How's he looking, Zahrt?
Not great.
Not great. I will do... Hang on, I gotta find my lay on hands. I don't know where it is at all. Not that. There it is. I will do... Oh, God. 10 points on him.
All right. That helps. Thank you. I don't want to kill Mikey's character.
Okay.
Unless you all die. I don't want Mikey to die.
Right. Hey, so...
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. The last zombie attacks Groar, in this case. Well, no, Chelsea just wandered up. So Ani, the fresh blood. Fresh blood.
Great.
It's going to be fuck that one up. It's going to be a 17 and an 8.
No, neither of those hit.
Neither of those hit. Damn. All right.
I see.
We're back at the top of the order for Bones.
Okay. I know that this has been asked already. I apologize. Unless he shows himself, we have no indication of where Strahd is. Is that correct?
You can make a perception check if you'd like. Look around the room. You have to
sure,
consider. You have to consider that it's chaotic. There's a lot of combat and a lot of noise, a lot of things happening. So in order to locate him separate from the chaos around you, you have to make a purposeful intent to do that.
Okay, I got a 15.
15? Yeah. You see Strahd again, just kind of looming off in the corner, watching everything.
How far away is he from me?
From you, probably about 20 feet. He's staying as far away from you guys as he can.
Well, I want to go up to him and I want to hit him.
Okay.
Let's get this fucking party started. Fuck these zombies. I'm gonna rapier him, and that's a 23 to hit.
23 to hit.
Yep.
Yeah. You stab Strahd.
Listen, asshole, I say as I fucking stab him. And I'm gonna stab him for 17 piercing damage.
17?
Yes.
Yeah. Holy shit, girl.
Okay. You thrust your rapier into him and just leave it there and say, "Look here, asshole." We'll leave your turn right there for the moment. Roar is up.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, he is going to Sorry, I'm just looking at this.
No worries.
Groar is going to cast Crusader's Mantle.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Holy power radiates from you in an aura with a 30-foot radius, so everybody in the room. Awakening boldness in friendly creatures. Until the spell ends, the aura moves with you, centered on you, while in the aura, non-hostile creatures in the aura, including you, deals an extra 1d4 radiant damage when it hits with a weapon.
Nice.
So He's going to cast that, and then move, just step 5 feet. Oh, well, no, he can't disengage. Okay. So then, yeah, sure. Hey, that's what he did.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
I mean, I don't know what else he was going to do.
That's fair. Rhiannon, you're up.
So, can we talk about the zombie situation?
Sure. What would
Yeah,
you
it's
like to know
bad.
about the zombie situation?
Yeah,
It's
that's
bad.
not good.
There's
What I
six.
would like
There's
to
6 zombies surrounding the Nain situation.
Okay. So they're all within like a little cluster.
Everybody's kind of
How
clustered
many
in the middle of the room.
How many of them do you think I could possibly hit with a 5-foot line directly in front of wherever I'm standing?
If you take a 5, based on the map that I'm maintaining in my head, if you take about a 10-foot step, you could hit 4 of them at one time.
Great.
Oh, that's
And I would like to sculpt it around, anybody that doesn't want to kill me and isn't a zombie.
I'll just
That's-
assume you're sculpting around friends,
within that situation.
including Nain.
Oh, wow.
Your call.
Shit. How's he doing? Like, what's his sitch?
Oh, he's fine.
Just fine.
He
You
is
need-
still
if-
charmed.
If you're trying to make him unconscious, even with the damage he's taken, he probably has more hit points than anybody else's maximum.
Okay, so I'm not gonna.
Shit.
Yeah, I won't waste it on him. He's fine. He can be sculpted out.
Okay.
I feel like, even if he's charmed, he's probably going to remember this, and I don't want him to be mad at me later. So,
That's fair
okay.
thinking.
So all of those 4 that I can hit
Mhm.
need to make a dex. Nope. Make a dex saving throw.
Oh shit. Okay. -1, 10, and a 19.
Okay, so the 19 is going to take half.
Okay.
Are you guys ready for this? Because this is a thing that I've been wanting to do for a really long time.
What
And
are you?
What's it
I want to prepare you guys for the sound that is about to happen at my desk.
What are you doing?
It's called lightning bolt.
Oh,
Oh,
hear
shit.
that's a lot of dice.
Okay.
Are they 4s though?
Holy
Are
shit.
they 12?
Holy shit.
I think she's.
I feel like I have to like show you guys this, but I don't want to fuck up my camera. I rolled.
Take a picture. Show it to me.
Yeah, okay, I will. It's 8d6, and I rolled 4 5s and a 6, and a 3 and a 3 and a 4. So 26, 36.
She done did them.
So
36.
all of them take 36 except for the 19 who takes half?
Yes.
3 of the zombies instantly die.
Good.
You're dead.
As he
You're
did not,
dead.
though.
You're dead. And the other one takes a buttload.
A buttload.
Okay. All right then.
That was a fun one.
Nice. So as
Good
you
job.
as Rhiannon steps to the side of the group, do you have anything you want to say before you do this?
No, I feel like at this point I'm just exasperated at all the new shit coming in because they're like gonna fight this guy and now they're and shit. So it's more of like a
Okay.
Fine.
throw it at them.
Okay. So this frustration lightning erupts from Rhiannon's hands.
I do that in real life.
Shoots in a column out in front of her and just crackles between all of the zombies in front of her. And half of them just instantly crumble and turn to ash at the electric shock, while the other one just writhes in agony.
And for the second time on, he goes, "Whoa!"
All right, and that's it. Strahd's turn. He's standing off in the corner with Bones, who just stabbed him with the rapier. Strahd stares Bones straight in the face. He gets this wicked smile.
Oh no!
He says, "Oh, my dear."
Bone smiles back for the fucking record.
Perfect. He grabs you. He reaches out,
Oh no!
grabs around you. Let me make a check real quick, because this is technically a grapple.
Oh, he won't bite you. Oh, he won't bite you.
Bitey, 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 bitey.
Bite.
Bitey, bitey, bitey.
22. It would be against your AC. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. He reaches out, pulls you into him with your rapier still into him. So he's just driving the rapier further into his body and bites down on your neck.
Does it count as another attack for her?
No, we'll throw some damage on there though for it.
Would she get the radiant damage now?
The radiant damage?
That Gror gave everybody.
That Gror did.
Oh yeah, no, not right now. No.
Okay.
So let's do this bite real quick. It's gonna be a 26 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, and then this, and I forgot this last time. So that's gonna be it's gonna be 6 damage.
Okay.
Plus you now take 10 necrotic damage. That's reduced off your hit point maximum. You can't recover it until after a long rest.
Okay.
And
so
then
question about that damage.
Sure.
I have uncanny, which allows me to have my damage. Can I
say that one more time?
I have uncanny dodge, and it lets me half my damage.
Not
as
while
a
you're
reaction.
grappled. Not while you're grappled.
Okay.
And with that, after biting you, pushes you away. One more thing. Blah blah blah. Yeah, he's gonna make that. Pushes you away, so you move away from him 5 feet, and as the blade is removed from his body, you see the hole that was made just close right up.
I think
We haven't established anything about like what could be used to kill this guy, right?
I
Sorry,
believe this
tabletop,
sword
but,
that
like-
I'm carrying can do it.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
it would be anything you just knew about vampires. So name something you believe to be true about vampires.
Like garlic. Is it like the classic garlic bullshit?
No garlic. Let's be a little bit more realistic than garlic.
What? They're
I mean-
vampires. What do you mean realistic?
Fair. I knew it as soon as I
And
said
silver is for werewolves, right?
Silver is for the werewolves. Yes.
Okay.
I do have a note that says stake through heart equals paralyzed.
Accurate.
Do we have stakes?
So something that was previously described to you was
I don't know.
yes, a stake through his heart while he is alive would simply paralyze him. It wouldn't necessarily kill him, as that is a myth about vampires. Something else you would know is that he is rarely exposed to sunlight, and vampires don't really like water.
Oh yeah.
So that puts us on to Nane's turn.
Oh, he's swinging wildly. I realized I didn't make a con save.
Colleen, what are your hit points at, by the way?
Last turn.
Just for my reference.
What were they or what are they?
What are they now that you've been bitten?
I'm 39 out of 45. That was my first hit.
Okay.
In like the last 2 sessions.
Okay, cool. And Nane, same question.
Nate is at 67 out of 84.
Okay, it's relevant to me
Are
for
you
Strahd.
kidding me?
It's relevant to me for Strahd purposes.
Sure.
Okay.
Go
Go
ahead. I realized I didn't make the con save after last round to do the blindness, but that's okay. So he's still wildly swinging his axe.
Okay. In front of you is still Gror. Gror has not retreated from. I don't think he's retreated from directly in front of you. Did he? I'm sorry,
No,
that was
but
you
there's
controlling
probably
him.
also zombies.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and roll a d4.
Okay.
Am I there as well? I'm next to
4.
Roar.
You roll a 4.
Yeah.
Somehow you end up swinging your axe directly behind you, which would be towards a zombie. Yep. So go ahead and make an attack against a zombie.
Disadvantage, I assume.
Yes.
For 15. Nope, 16.
16 hits.
Hey, fuck that zombie. For 10 damage.
Okay.
And now I'm going to make that con save again.
That would be the one that's already been damaged, and so as you hit this zombie, you feel the weight of whatever you hit kind of fall off of your axe.
Sure. No, I failed the con save.
Bummer.
So I'm still blind.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Ani. Oh, wait. 2 zombies. Still engaged. One with Ani, one with Gror. The one's going to attack Gror first. Yeah, probably not. It's going to be a 9 and a 4.
No.
All right. Now, Ani. That's going to be a little bit better for a 20 and a 13.
Oh.
The 20 hit?
On whom?
You?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the 20 hits.
Okay.
Sorry, it's skipping, so I missed the...
Oh, no worries. No worries.
Yeah, the 20 hits.
Okay. It's going to be 4 damage as the zombie's claws rip through a little bit of exposed flesh. Now it's your turn, Ani.
Yeah. So, can I look around and see if I can locate? I'm assuming I noticed bones like vanish and not come back. So can I like look around and see where they're at?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Let's do. Which one is not going to screw me? My perception is not great. Ooh, it's an 18.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see. So what you see, I mean, again, all this happens very quickly. So what you see is you look across the room, you see Bones with her sword in Strahd. Strahd grab her, pull her towards him, bite her in the neck, shove her away, and just kind of stand back, glaring at her as the wound she made in his stomach closes.
All right, so I'm going to run up and I'm going to say, "You let her go, you fucker!"
He did let her go.
I'm just being dramatic here.
Okay.
Well, like, you have to think of the thing you're going to say before you say it. So, like, by the time she said it, he'd probably push me off.
Yeah,
That's why he did it.
Yeah, and
He was.
No, he was. You scared him.
Real fast.
You scared him.
I scared him. I did him a frighten.
Did him a frightening.
And I'm going to slap at him twice with this fucking sword.
Okay.
Finally. Oh, man. That's a natural 3.
Nope. Not gonna do it.
Nope. And a natural 7 for 14.
14?
Woo! God damn
14
it.
doesn't do it.
Damn it. Staying right there.
Then...
Oh.
Oh, I might have just fucked myself big time. Might have. I definitely did.
Yeah, okay. Strahd steps back away from you. This does not provoke an attack. Because he does it so quickly. It's almost like a blink and he moves to a different place in the room.
Almost.
And he begins casting a spell directed at the two of you. Bones and Ani.
Oh, God.
So I need to make a ranged spell attack. Stand by.
Wait, does he do this like in reaction to being hit or something?
Is it a legendary action?
Yeah, legendary action. It's gonna be a 16 to hit either of you.
Not
yeah,
me.
that hits me.
Hits Bones. Okay. Then you take 12 cold damage as Strahd channels a bunch of cold energy and directs a bunch of frost to cover the area in which you're standing. And the last zombie goes attacking Nain for 10.
Nope, but I get to make a wisdom. Right?
You do get to make the wisdom save.
Roll that natural 20.
Nope.
No. Man, Strahd picked the best henchman.
Yeah.
It's like he knows what he's doing. Bones, you're up.
Okay. Well, now that the lady with the sword that we actually need to kill this fucker is here, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this area.
Okay.
And from my poisoner's kit, I'm gonna take out some herbs. I'm gonna put them in my mouth, chew them up, and throw them on my neck.
Okay.
I don't think that they're going to do much, but I have a poisoner's kit, god damn it, and I'm gonna use it.
Okay. You do that. You like patch the 2 little holes with chewed up herb.
And
roll a d20 on that. Plus any proficiency you have in that with it.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man.
That's 22.
22. Okay. We'll call that a bonus. Chew them up and stuff. It'd be an action to chew them up and stuff.
Okay. So I get over to, I'll use like my bonus action or some shit to I don't know how far away they are.
Less than 20
Remaining
feet.
zombies.
Yeah, you can walk over to the remaining zombies.
Cool. And I'm gonna stay 5 feet away from them.
Okay, you can do that. Not a problem. We're to Gror.
I think that's it.
Gror. Gror is going to cast Spirit Guardian. You call forth spirits to protect you. They flit around you to a distance of 15 feet for the duration. Duration is 10 minutes.
Okay.
If you are good or neutral, their spectral form appears angelic or fey. They're going to be angelic. When you cast the spell, you designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it. All the friendlies plus name.
Okay.
An affected creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn, or it starts its turn there, it must make a Wisdom saving. On a failed save, there's some radiant damage to take.
Okay.
Ooh.
So there you go.
Okay.
I like that spell. That's a neat spell.
Cool.
I don't have it now.
Rhiannon's up next.
I would like to try to hit Strahd with some snowballs.
Okay.
He seems to like ice a lot, so.
Bye.
Snowball fight. Dex saving throw, please.
It's gonna be 5.
Oh.
Nope.
Good.
Bro rolled a 1.
So, ouch. So he takes 12 very cold snowball damage.
12 snowball damage. He
Mhm.
cold. He cold.
Very cold.
All right. Next up is Strahd.
Is he within 15 feet of me?
Within 15 feet of you? Yes.
Wisdom saving.
Within you or Gror? Gror?
I'm sorry, within Gror.
Yeah. It's gonna not be great either. Great save, Strahd. But he makes it.
Oh. You didn't know what the DC was.
Doesn't matter.
That's great.
Doesn't matter. He makes it. Then he is going to shout to everyone, I have had enough of this.
Me too.
Ah! He casts Fireball and puts it right in the middle of the whole room.
I fucking knew it. I knew he was gonna do it.
No.
Right in the middle of the room.
Oh shit.
And he's casting it at 9th level.
Oh, you kid.
What?
I don't want to
That's
kill
not
all
even
you guys. Not without a
fair.
purpose.
That's not even fair.
Do you guys remember that
23
really cool noise?
23 damage as the room itself is just entirely engulfed in fire. Yeah, everybody make a dex
Is there
save.
Oh god, okay. Oh god.
Oh man, I didn't roll enough damage. Hold on a second.
Come on.
No, I didn't. I totally didn't. I totally missed a thing here.
Yeah, 23 is way lower than I thought it was going to be for a 9th level.
Yeah.
Well, I rolled a 1 on my save.
Oh, so did Nane.
You guys.
Grower rolled a 7.
Oh, shit.
Holy fuck, you guys.
Yeah,
it's not gonna be good.
man. It's a lot.
Okay. What were the saves again? I'm sorry. One more time.
Nane got a 1. He rolled a 1.
A 1.
Grower rolled an 8.
Okay.
3.
Rhiannon is 4.
Okay.
Bones got a 21.
Bones, you
Nice.
make it. You made it. You're going
Bones
to.
Destrick is bad though.
You are
Yeah.
going to take half damage. Everyone else takes 52. Bones, you take
I'm
26. Who's down?
And I take half of that because
You take 20. You take 26 and then half of 26 again. Rhiannon's down. Ani's down. Nane.
Nane took half damage because of his raid.
Okay. He also makes
He's
a wisdom
still up.
save. And Gror.
Oh fuck! 19.
19. You make it. You make it. You are no
yes.
longer charmed by Strahd. You now hate him again and direct your rage towards him. Did Gror make it?
Grower did not make.
52 damage to Gror.
Oh yeah, Grower's down.
Okay, so Rhiannon, Ani, Gror, all as the room is engulfed with flames. They all just drop to the ground. Their bodies charred and them on fire. All of the zombies also just gone, reduced to ash. Strahd laughs in the corner, a flaming visage of his former self laughing in the corner.
Okay.
All right, so
PK.
let me make a note. Down, down, down.
Fuck.
Bones. I'm sorry, Nane. You're
So
next.
I'm sorry, who's not down?
Nane and Bones.
Nane
and Bones.
Nane and Bones. However, Nane's no longer charmed.
No, but I'm still blind, so roll that.
Oh, we're so fucked.
Oh hey! I'm not blind anymore.
Everything's coming up, Nane.
Everything is coming up, Nane. He's gonna shake it off and look at Bones and say, "I'm back," and then charge at Strahd.
Okay.
Get the sword first. Fuck.
Okay.
That's all right. I got my axe.
Okay.
I know, but we need that sword.
You can make it.
Sure.
You can make it to Strahd and attack him.
21.
21 will hit.
Oh fuck yeah!
Was that a crit by any chance?
No.
Okay.
For 12 damage,
Okay.
and I'll take my second attack. 13.
13.
Yeah.
That doesn't hit. I'm sorry.
Okay. And that's what I do.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Bones. All right, Bones. Let me lay this out for you. Nane just ran up to Strahd. Probably screaming. Hit him with an axe. Did a bunch of damage. Strahd is currently still kind of on fire and charred head to toe. He does not look great. But your experience tells you he heals quickly. What's your
Trey,
move?
I'm not dead. Do I need to make a saving throw?
Oh, yeah, you do actually. Thank you for catching the order. Yeah, you need to make a.
Like, I'm not dead. Don't count me out. Just
Yeah, no,
yet.
you need to make a death
I'm
save.
not dead yet. Thank you. I'm not dead yet. I'm close. I'm good. That's a 10.
10.
11 to 20.
11 and 20.
No, hang on.
Yeah,
Oh, I
1 to
think
10,
Yeah,
11 to 20.
1 to 10 is a fail. 11 to 20 is a
Check.
win. You can look, but we'll move on. Bones.
Yeah, do that.
Okay, I want
Check
to
this.
pick up the sun sword.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
It's laying there next to Ani's body, which is kind of nearby. Yeah.
Okay, I pick it up.
Don't call it
Okay.
a body. I'm not dead.
I want to use my cunning action bonus action to dash towards Strahd.
Okay.
Now, does picking up that sword count as my action? I can't hit him.
Nope. It doesn't. No. It's
Okay, so
there.
I
It's
can
there.
hit
There's nothing impeding you from picking it up. You could just grab it as you go by.
Okay, so I'm fucking screaming. And I grab his sword and I charge at him. Now, remind me, I don't get to add my proficiency bonus, correct? Because
Right.
I'm not proficient with this weapon.
Sure.
1 second. Let me look up something about the sun sword, but keep saying what you're gonna say.
Okay. And then my question is, I'm not sure exactly where Nain is, but he just hit him. Is there a chance that when I run up to him, I can flank?
Yeah. So Nain essentially. So if you imagine it as you were on this side of Strahd, pushed 5 feet away. Nain ran up onto essentially this side of Strahd. So you're already at Strahd's back.
Okay. And Chelsea, I don't have the stats for this sword written down.
I'm
the
looking it up
damage
right
does
now.
and all that?
I'm looking it up.
Oh,
right now.
okay.
Stand by.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. While you're doing that, death saving throws. If the roll is a 10 or higher, you succeed.
All right.
Oh.
We'll give it to you.
So it's not quite 50%.
Which I'm okay with. So I'm good for now.
So you're not attuned to it. So there's that.
Shit.
Um,
I didn't think about that.
right. That's okay. We'll use your finesse so you can be proficient with this as just a weapon.
Dope.
As you pick up the sword, you know you can't attune to it like a normal magic weapon or whatever concentration thing you have to do. So you pick it up, but all of a sudden you feel this elation and excitement course through your body that is unbridled. It's this bloodlust that you can't explain that just wasn't there before. Yeah, you hated Strahd. You did not like this situation. You wanted to kill him, but there is something else fueling your desire to kill him now. And as that feeling begins to build and reaches its climax, the blade of the sword just comes straight out of the sword. You can 100%.
Can I add a detail to this picture you're painting?
Yes, you may.
She sees Strahd and sees Mama.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
And she's
Sword
screaming
is-
and she's charging with this glowing fucking sword. And she's going to flank and roll with advantage. And she gets a crit! She gets a crit! She gets a crit!
Oh, shit.
Oh! Yay,
How much
bones!
shit?
Okay, I don't know I don't know this sword.
Chelsea, what's the damage on the sword? Do you remember? Do you have it?
Well, I'm attuned to it.
Because I told you what it's going to be the same thing. Essentially, I just shortened the attunement and just gave her the attunement.
It is 1d8 plus probably your deck.
Yep, 1d8 plus your dex modifier.
Okay.
Yeah. So
it's a long
for
sword.
anyone watching or for anyone curious as to why I let her attune to it, it's because the sword has a will of its own, and the sword's need and will to kill Strahd outweighs any time limit or need for attunement. Anyway, moving on. Sorry, just wanted to get that out there before people yelled at us.
No
There's gonna
complaints
be an
from
uprising.
me.
So double dice. I don't double my sneak attack
Right.
dice though,
Double.
right?
No, you do. Any dice you roll
I
for
do?
this attack, you double. Yes.
Yeah, I think we.
You yeah, we have checked this before.
Him.
You double all dice, don't double the modifiers.
32 piercing.
Radiant.
Nice,
radiant.
nice,
And it's
nice,
radiant.
Nice.
Yeah, that's important. That's an important factor. Let me do some math for a second.
You double the dice.
Man, that was beautiful.
As you drive this sword straight into Strahd, you see his eyes go wide and bright as they suddenly catch fire and burn straight out of his skull. As he has this look of complete surprise, he did not expect Nain to turn on him, and he did not expect this tiny woman to come running at him with a sword.
A sword that's probably about her height.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a long sword. It's like 3 feet. Like it's a big
All right,
guy,
fair
but it's
So it
not
comes
that
up to her shoulders.
Strahd,
Yeah, it's a big guy, but it's not huge.
Strahd, for the first time since you've been in Barovia, since you've had 3 or 4 interactions with the man, and he's always had this air of complete and total confidence, bordering on arrogance. And for the first time since you've ever seen him, he looks surprised and frightened as he suddenly turns into a mist. And the mist begins making its way out of the room into the castle. Not quickly, but slowly. It's just moving through the castle.
Okay.
Grower, make a death save.
He failed.
Failed.
Oh no.
Grower's failed 1 death save. Rhiannon, make a death save.
Fail.
Rhiannon has failed 1 death save.
Oh no.
Strahd, there doesn't seem to be any trace of him in the room. There doesn't seem, all of the noises in the castle have died down. You don't hear the moaning of the zombies outside of the vault any longer. And in fact, you hear the release of all the locks in the tower. There's a very hard silence as all you hear is the rain coming down on the roof. Nain.
I'll say to Bones, you have a healing potion.
I don't.
I'm going to run to Gror to see if he's got any on him.
Yeah, I have a big thing that says 0 healing potions. That's great.
You weren't sure.
Weirdly enough, that is also the number that I have written down.
I don't see any on his sheet. So what I'm going to do is try a medicine check on Gror.
Okay.
Oh
And I
my
don't know
god.
if that would stabilize him.
It's
What?
gonna be it could, but it's gonna be at disadvantage. Because I don't think you're
That's
proficient,
great.
are you?
No.
Okay.
In fact, I have a negative.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
16.
Oh.
I rolled really well.
You try and try as hard as you can to stabilize Gror, but you feel like you're just making things worse.
Oh god.
It's a good roll, though,
It's
man.
getting
It's
like dirt in the
it's
wounds.
a good roll.
I'm proficient
very
in
nice.
survival. Will that help at all, or does it need to be medicine?
It's gonna need to
'Cause
be
survival's-
medicine. If we want
Yeah.
to stabilize them, it's gonna need to be medicine, a healing potion, or some sort of way to restore hit points.
I want to start searching the other bodies. I want to search Ani, and I want to search Rhiannon. And
Someone we
see if I
forgot
can
about
find any
during this
healing
entire fight speaks up and says, Esmeralda from the back of the room
Esmeralda.
says,
Where the hell have you been?
says, we must destroy the body. He will return tomorrow. We have very little time. And you realize that it's been dark outside for hours and hours and hours.
My head
This-
snaps back, and I lock eyes with Nain, and then I run out of the room.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm assuming he's behind that door that wasn't really where we needed to be or whatever.
So you begin just running, and Esmeralda runs behind you, and she says, just go straight down the stairs, child. She just
Child.
just go straight down the spiral staircase.
As I'm going down the stairs, the big ass sword is just clanking on each step.
Clink, clink, clink,
Clank,
clink.
clank, 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 clank.
Run, baby girl, run!
All right, so you make your way down the stairs. We're gonna pause for 1 minute and finish what's going on in that room. Nain tried to heal Gror. Ani, you have to make one more death save.
Nope.
Nope. Ooh, is that 2?
No, that's one of each.
Okay. All right. So Bones is running down the stairs. Clink, 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 clink. And so you get down to the bottom of the staircase, where it just flattens out and dead ends, and it's very, very strange. But you notice that there's been a hole bashed into the floor here, like someone just like carved out a hole here. And Esmeralda looks at the hole, and she looks at you, and she says, "He did it.
He did what?
He got into the tomb."
Yay, it's fine.
Ismark, just to remind you,
I
Ismark.
was like,
Hey.
what? Oh yeah, that guy. Oh yeah. Cool.
She says she looks at you and she says, "Clearly, child, your destiny is to finish this."
Oh Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
Fuck.
And she motions at the hole.
I get down in that hole.
Yeah,
geez.
so you look at the hole and you can't see anything. There's no light down there, no sound, nothing. Just drop in the hole. As you get down there, you land on stone. You're in a very, very dark space. Do you have any way to see in the dark? Light, anything?
You are the only one who doesn't have dark vision.
Hold on, I'm looking.
No worries. A torch would suffice at this point.
Yeah, I have shit like that. Hold on.
If you have
I'm
an
gonna get to
adventure,
it here.
got a torch.
I have a hooded lantern. It gives me 30 feet of light.
Okay. So you get out your lantern and you struggle with some flint and steel for a moment as you get it lit, and you hold up the lantern and you see a raid in front of you. A room.
It's an oil lamp. I'm sorry, it's an oil lamp, and I have 2 flasks of oil. Okay.
You
I
see
don't
a
know if it
raid
matters.
in front of you, a large room full of coffins. Some of them are decorated
okay.
fancily. Some
Yep.
of them are decorated in stone. You
Oh, boy.
see lying at the ground, on the ground at your feet, you see blood everywhere. It's, as you hold the lantern up and look around the room, you see it splattered all over the room. You see an arm.
Oh no.
And
I recognize it because I'm familiar with bones. That's an arm.
you see an arm. And then as you continue moving your lantern around, you suddenly see his face. His horribly, horribly mangled face.
Ismark?
Ismark.
Oh no.
Something has literally ripped him limb for limb.
Oh no.
He's
Ismark,
lying in a
buddy.
bloody heap at the foot of one of the coffins.
Oh, brave.
Thank you for your sacrifice.
Other
Does
than
he have?
Rhiannon says as
Oh,
she
go ahead,
bleeds
go
out
ahead.
upstairs.
other,
I know,
other
right?
than
I'm
other than
playing
that,
dying.
you see, you don't see anything around the room. No movement, nothing. The only thing that you can tell is, again, some of these coffins are very ornately decorated. Some of them are just stone. Some of them are wood. Some of them look like they'd be buried in a pauper's grave. It's a very large mix. And Ismark is laying head on his remaining arm, sword out,
Oh.
up against one of these coffins. It's fairly plain.
He's definitely dead. He doesn't have like any last dying words of wisdom for.
Doesn't appear to
Pearl
be moving.
bones.
Doesn't appear to be bleeding. Or nothing.
But he's clearly next to one specific coffin.
It's fairly plain, but it's made out of stone. The lid appears heavy.
Oh my gosh.
And you hear a shout from the hole above you. It's Esmeralda, and she says, "Hurry, dear! I'm going to check on the others. And you hear her footsteps as she runs off. You're alone.
Oh, good.
It's silent.
Oh,
It's dark.
gosh.
In a room filled with coffins. Gror, make a death save.
Hey, he made one.
Hey, good job.
Yay, you're not dying no much.
Not dying.
Rhiannon, make a death save.
You guys.
Did you roll a 1? Oh, don't do that.
Can you see this?
No.
No.
No. It's a 1.
Uh-oh.
No!
That's a fucking 1.
Oh, you died.
No.
I died.
Oh, you dead. Oh,
You
shit.
guys, I died.
Oh, no.
Nain, as you're sitting there in the vault, attempting to tend to Gror's wounds, and looking over the other two the best you can, Esmeralda rushes back into the room, and she says, "How are they?" And she kneels down next to Rhiannon, and she says, "Oh no, and she kind of cradles her head for a moment.
That's my feeling about it too.
She says, "Oh my God, I didn't think he would actually get you." And she just,
And I'll point at Ani and I'll say, help her!
Esmeralda kind of shakes it off for a moment, and she goes over to Ani, and she begins helping to tend to her wounds. She's not proficient, but she's going to attempt to make a medicine check.
God.
She got a 12.
Don't make it worse.
No, she's not making it better.
Can I just tell you guys that my actual heart is beating so hard right now?
Mine is 2.
I almost just cried. Okay, I almost just cried. I don't want to talk about it. All right.
Oh,
Nain.
man.
Nain, you're the next in this order. What are you doing?
Nain's freaking out. He's like, because he's been in battle before, but he is rarely there after battle.
Okay.
So he's kind of like racking his brain trying to think of what. But he's got nothing else.
Okay. Shock.
Yeah.
Ani,
Oh my God, I'm so nervous.
make a death save.
I'll roll one.
You should be. I just fucking died.
So nervous.
To fail.
So you have 2
Not
fails.
a 1.
You have two.
Oh,
You have 2 fails right now.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Bones.
Fuck.
You're standing down in this room.
Yeah. Can someone?
You guys
just
can
help
metagame this
jog-
just a little bit if you want.
Why did we send him down here? What item was he looking for? The tome?
We have to kill Strahd in the place where he sleeps.
And he's in this coffin, and I'm willing to bet that it's like enchanted.
He's in one of the
Because-
coffins. And you don't know how far Ismark got in the process of getting to it before he was killed.
Right.
And none of the coffins are marked.
Nope. Some of them are fancy, some of them are plain, some of them are stone, some of them are wood. Choose
right.
wisely.
I am going to Is there shit, guys.
Yeah.
Is there one that has any sort of symbolism on it, like perhaps a dragon?
Go ahead and make investigation.
Okay, it's a 11.
11. Okay. Yeah, you see kind of on the other side of the room, as you're holding your lantern and shining it around the room, you see kind of on the other side there is in fact a coffin with a silver dragon on it.
All right, guys. So, like, I know you said we can metagame this a little bit. So this is what I'm thinking. In my notes, I have something about us being in the dragon's house.
Mm-hmm.
It was like from the thing that we got.
Yeah.
From a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. Like that's the only thing I can think to go off of. Do you guys have like any?
I would say go for it.
Yeah. That's better than my line of thinking.
Okay. I approached the silver dragon coffin.
Okay. What do you do?
Does my sword light up or get tingly?
The sword feels frantic. It's also searching the room. Like it like if you imagined someone frantically looking around for a lost child, that's how the sword feels.
Okay. But it doesn't feel like any particular gravitation toward this one.
Nope, not in particular.
No.
It's not guiding you in any particular direction, in fact. It just feels this frantic need to know where to go. Which one?
All right, I'm going to try to open this one.
Okay.
How do I, is that a strength?
Yeah, be strength.
Ugh.
Oh, nope, that's a 6.
It's a 6. You find the lid moves easily. And as you move the lid, you hear a click. Click. Go ahead and make a dex save.
Oh no.
Excuse me. 14.
14. You don't make it as a poison dart comes flying out at you.
Oh dear.
Yep.
Yep.
You
Sounds
take
about right.
you take 2 piercing and 3 poison damage from the dart.
Holy shit, guys. I might die before like I can actually do anything about this situation. Okay, so it hits me.
Okay. That happens, and if you're not dead, you open the lid.
I'm not dead.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You will take another 3 damage next turn.
Does that keep going?
Until the poison's cured.
Okay.
Can cure poison? This guy.
You open the lid. You see laying in the coffin the charred corpse of Strahd von Zarovich.
You chose wisely.
He's laying there almost peacefully with this blissful look on his face and a wry little grin. He's unmoving, even after opening the coffin. Gror. Make a death save.
No.
All right, death save. Oh, he made that one.
Okay. Is that 3?
2 good, 1 bad.
Okay. All right. Rhiannon. Name.
Really?
Maine is obviously realizing he can't do anything here, but he might be able to go help Bones, so he runs out of there.
Okay. Esmeralda shouts behind you, just straight down the stairs, love. Ani.
Oh my god. I'm so
You'll
nervous.
you'll arrive at the next round, Nate.
Don't look it up. Cool.
Oh god, I'm so scared. Okay, that's good. I'm good.
Okay. Was that your final save? Or are you 2 and 2?
Oh.
Oh man, the next one's the real nail biter.
The next one is for all the marbles. I might cry.
Bones.
I will cry.
You feel as you stare down at Strahd, you feel a slight twinge run through your body as the poison courses through your veins. But there he is. This demon. Unmoving. Laying peacefully.
I want to get him through the heart area with this radiant sword.
Okay. Yeah.
Is this, I mean, like, we never got, like, special instructions on how to actually fucking kill him. We just need to, like...
That is the special instruction.
Kill him where he sleeps.
I think your plan is right along lines.
The best one we
the
got
best
right
one
now.
we got right now.
Now,
That seems pretty
here's
aces.
the question I have for you. Since
Sure.
he is laying prone, in theory,
Mhm.
do I get advantage on this?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
like,
It's
he's
uncontested.
stacked. Like, I can probably
It's-
just, like, get him in
It's
the heart.
uncontested. Yeah, it's uncontested. You can just do it. Just roll damage.
I think it's just an automatic. crit.
Just roll damage?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, that's gonna be 13 radiant.
13.
Yeah.
You drive the sun sword.
I rolled like shit.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You drive the sun sword into Strahd's heart, and you see for a moment his eyes bolt open. And again,
I smile at him.
It's that look of surprise and fear as he connects with you, and you're just smiling. He for a moment reaches up as his eyes roll back in his head. Do you high five his hand as he reaches up?
Yes.
Smart ass.
I love the moment of levity. And just as you high five him, you hear as the thunder outside claps so loud that you hear it 2 levels underground.
Oh shit.
And Strahd, just in front of you, begins to fade away into a pile of pure
little vampires,
white ash.
I grasp at his teeth and I want to grab him.
You grasp at his teeth.
Nothing, right?
No. By the time you reach in there, you emerge with a handful of pure white dust.
Oh, that works.
All right. I huff and I puff a little bit. I wipe my brow. I take out my herbalism kit.
Okay.
And I want to do 2 things, if you'll allow me.
Sure.
One, I want to chew up some more herbs and stick them on, like, up my nose to wherever the poison spot is. Maybe I'll swallow them.
Okay.
Maybe where the poison dart hit you.
Yeah, where did the poison dart hit me? I don't
just
even
like
know.
square in the
Up your
shoulder,
nose.
like right here in the shoulder, right by the collarbone.
Great. Right by my 2 like vampire poison incisions. That's terrific. So I just smear some more green goo on that side of my face. And then I take one of the little bottles that comes with my poisoner kit, and I take a bunch of that ash and I just fill the bottle with it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to do something with it.
Okay, go ahead and make the roll again if you're proficient.
Yeah, man, that's a 17.
17. You feel your heart rate begin to normalize a little bit and keep waiting for that twinge of pain that the poison sent through your body. You don't seem to get it. All right. To resolve the rest of this before we wrap this up, let's do one more round and finish off the death saves that we have to make, because I believe everybody's right on the edge, right?
But before we do that, let's thank Hershey for following us.
Yeah. You picked a damn good day to watch.
It
It was a good one. It was a good one. All right. Roar.
No, it's not.
Oh.
We love you.
Groar, go ahead and make your final death save. Save or fail. This determines whether or not you're dead, basically.
Well, he's got 2 and 1.
Okay.
Oh, he made it.
He made it.
He made it.
Groar seems stable.
I didn't kill Mikey's character.
Yay.
Real close.
Nain, are you doing anything during this intervening time? Nain. Okay, no. Yeah, I just realized what's happening. You arrive downstairs. You see as the final moments as Bones is standing there with the sun sword in Strahd's chest. She high fives.
Sorry, I dropped the phone.
And you see Strahd turn to the piles of dust as the thunder above claps.
Wow.
And you yourself, any of this remaining hold that Strahd's charm had on you, you feel this weight lifted off of your shoulders as the dust begins to settle on Strahd. So you're standing there with Bones, who you just saw drive the sword straight through his heart.
And she just put some spit stuff on her neck and grabbed up some of that ash, tucked it away for safekeeping.
Yep.
Whoa! You did it!
And I turn around, I look at him, and I say, "Ah!"
And I start coming at her. I start going towards her with an angry look. Kidding. We gotta get back upstairs.
Yeah,
right.
I hop out of the thing. I do want real quick. I wanted real quick go over to Ismar's body. Is there anything on him that I can like grab to take back and show Arena?
Yeah, he wore that pendant around his neck. Yeah.
I grab it.
Okay.
I pile up his bones real neatly. I don't take any.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
look at you!
Wow. We've made progress.
Aw,
Ani,
friend.
you get to make your last death save.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
Come on, Annie.
Nope.
Oh!
It's a 3.
Oh! It's all Hershey's fault. You just joined and now she's dead.
Esmeralda is standing there over your very limp body
As Nain and Bones walk back
as
in.
Bane and as Nain and Bones re-enter the room. You two see this play out as Esmeralda just begins openly weeping while holding you by the shoulders and head. She sees the life leave your eyes as she sets you down gently. She says, I
hate
this. She turns to Bones and Nain. She says, the sacrifices your friends have made.
I say Strahd is dead.
Good.
Say Ismark.
That too. Yeah.
Then none of this is in vain. Then the
Gor is stable. He's awake, or he's just
he's stable.
He's stable.
He's stable. The hold that a demon had on the land is released. I'm sure of it. And your friends, I'm sorry. There are no words. And about this time, you all notice that the rain has stopped. That the castle suddenly started making a lot of creaking noises. As
We gotta
brick
go.
begins to deteriorate and detach, no longer being held by its magical essence.
Okay, well, we can't take bodies, unfortunately, so...
Esmeralda.
Oh, yeah, for Gror for sure, but like...
Esmeralda, yes, Esmeralda looks around and she says, we must leave quickly. I guess Strahd was holding this whole place together.
All right. We grab Gror. We start hoofing it.
My shoulder.
Hoof it.
All right. You guys begin making your way, Esmeralda leading, making your way down the spiral staircase, out the grand entrance.
Making our way downtown.
You see standing in the grand entrance, Strahd's butler, just kneeling in the lobby, weeping. Oh, master.
I kick him in the back of the head.
As you run past him. There. And as you run out the front door, the entire castle begins falling in on itself as the entire thing tumbles down, no longer with having Strahd's magical power to hold it together and up, keep it alive for the millennia that it stood here. Barovia seems different when you walk out the front door of the castle. The world around you is no longer nearly as gloomy as it was. It's bright. It's sunny. The sky is blue. The sky hasn't been blue in months. The rain has stopped. The sun's out. You see... Sorry, bug. You see Barovians of all kinds making their way up towards Castle Ravenloft, or where Castle Ravenloft once stood. They're streaming up the path to where the drawbridge is, which weirdly didn't deteriorate. There's thousands of people now surrounding you, looking at you, circling you. All of you are, well, unconscious or bloody. And they just begin clapping. That's it. They just begin clapping.
They just know. They just know he's gone.
Yes. And through the clapping, it becomes this white noise, this strange cacophony that you can't make out. And the world slowly begins to fade into this gray haze. You don't know what's happening. All of the people around you slowly begin to fade out until you see the last man standing there, continuing to clap. You continue to hear all of the claps, but soon those fade out too. It slowly becomes more and more and more silent. And as the fog begins to clear, you find yourselves standing next to a familiar dirt road, sitting on logs next to a campfire that you feel like you once remember having been at before. You look around.
Shit, this is a deep pull. This is going back.
You look around. You see Gror just starting to wake up. He looks very rough. Nain and Bones, both of you are still bloody. Your friends are still missing. The ones that you had to leave behind. That's where we'll pick up next week.
Shit. Can I ask a really quick question?
You may.
Do I still have all the things on me that I had from that place?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, Irina.
Yep. So,
Well,
All right,
okay.
Man.
guys, tune in 2 weeks to meet my half-orc paladin.
yeah. Yeah. We have some new characters to create to round out this season. I'm sorry people have died. Adventuring is risky business.
It's part of the game, I guess.
It was all
We knew it could
Rhiannon's fault.
happen.
God,
It's fine.
so cool.
I think that went as well as it could have, though. I expected to kill all of you at the end
I
there.
mean, it wasn't a
That was-
TK.
I really thought it
That
was
was
going to happen.
that was a little bit of a
I'm at
surprise.
15 hit points. 15.
Yeah, that was a bit of a surprise
Name's
for
Pretty
me.
close.
Name's at half it.
Fucking name, dude.
Well, when you hit a bunch of already hurt, what are we, 5th level characters with like 53 hit points of damage and what? Yeah.
Consider
the fact that I
consider
was
the
the only
multiple
one who
waves
made
of
that-
enemies. Consider the multiple waves of enemies that you guys fought, and then think about the fact on top of that Strahd was throwing things at you and complicating the situation.
Yeah.
You guys
Fucking
did.
ninth
You guys
level
held
spell.
out pretty fucking great, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I put in the chat. Like 40%
And-
of our party died. We did pretty well.
And I mean, Strahd did a ton of damage to himself, but I mean, he thought that was survivable. It wasn't. So-
Fucker.
Clearly, he did his hubris did himself in, which is kind of fitting for Strahd in a weird way.
Yeah, it really
But-
is.
Yeah. So, with that,
What did the last guy clapping that was there?
Did we recognize
what
him?
did he look like? You didn't.
It was the people whose winery we saved.
It was probably Strahd.
Oh God.
The feeling that you get is all of those people also are ending up wherever they were.
Oh shit!
Wherever
All
they-
these people just got
that's where
spit
they
back
are.
into the universe.
But yeah, so I don't think we really have a whole lot more to add to this. I hope everybody had a good time playing. I hope everybody had a good time watching. It was one that I don't know. I enjoyed that one. It was good.
Yeah, it was fun.
That was a good one.
So
Andrew's frozen. He's trying to talk, but he's frozen.
it's
Aw.
okay. He froze.
Yes.
He froze at the right
I'll-
moment. Let's try and
I'll take
end this before
opportunity
he
to remind
goes.
everyone about the contest that we're doing.
Yeah.
So once we hit 100 followers on Twitch, we're going to be giving away a 5.0 PHB and a set of dice. So make sure if you haven't followed us already to go ahead and do that. You should also follow us on social media. We post a lot of great memes on Facebook and on Twitter is really
He's
cool
back.
too. And it's a good way to stay in touch with, what we're doing in our new shows that we have coming out.
And then he froze again with a surprised look on his face. This is great. All
That's amazing.
All right. Well, this was fun. We'll be back in a week or two. I don't know if check out Twitter, which is at Twitter is at Attack of Op, Attack of OP. Check us out on Twitter to double check that we're going to be playing next Sunday. I think we will. We'll probably be one player down again, but we have some stuff to do. So yeah, we got to keep this rolling. And we will see you all very soon. Bye.
Bye.